This is Peter Reisfelder with Cox Engineering, work order 48129, Specialty Commerce Corp., 400 Manley Street, West Bridgewater, Mass. Today is Friday, June 7th, 2019. I got a call yesterday afternoon that the server room was getting warmer and that the new unit, which is number 1, was in alarm. So what I'm just going to do is show what I see for temperatures at each thermostat. So I'm walking into the back room now, which we're going to call unit number 4. And that is, let me get my flashlight. I don't know if you'll be able to see this any better. 69 degrees Fahrenheit in the room, no alarms, 45-degree relative humidity. This door remains open. The one leading back to the main server room is closed. There's a thermostat for number 3 prior to that, and they have no alarm, 69 degrees, it's dehumidifying, 49 relative humidity, sorry. So everything's looking good there. So this door is shut, like I said, upon approach, so I'm going to shut that again, and I get to thermostat for unit number 2. And it is currently dehumidifying. We have 71 degrees and 50 relative humidity. That has a set point of 72, which I just dropped down to 70. It's typically 69 or 70, but I raised it a couple months ago to 72 when they were having low relative humidity, because basically the building didn't have a lot of humidity and these units are just running constantly, and it just wasn't, the dehumidification inside the units was not enough to raise it, just because of the low relative humidity throughout the dry winter. So I raised that one up to give number 1 the chance to get the relative humidity up, and that brings us to number 1 here. It does say 1 alarm on it. It's now 72, 45 relative humidity. It's dehumidifying. If we go into the alarm history, bear with me. Active alarms, enter. It says there's a humidifier problem. I know Tom Keller was out here probably 3 weeks ago with the same alarm, so I'll have to remove the panel, see what's going on there, and take it from there. But as far as the room goes, the mobile cooler was going on upon approach. I shut it off just so I could get an idea of what these units are discharging for supply air temp. So starting with number 1, putting out 50 degrees right now. Number 2, which is in dehumidification mode, putting out 56. And like I said, I just turned that on to call for cooling by lowering the set point 2 degrees about 3 minutes ago. I'm back at in the smaller room, the first small room, which is number 3. And let me get the discharge here. Right now I'm seeing 59 there, and this is in dehumidification mode. And walking to number 4, where it's 69 in the room, my discharge air temp is 54. So right now everything's looking pretty good. I was up on the roof earlier, and there's a couple condensers that do have some pollen on them. I checked all the rooftops too, because I got to lay out about 150 feet worth of hose, so I figured I'd check all the rooftops, because then we left time from the last maintenance to come out and do the coils once they get pollinated. The only things that have pollen on them right now are a couple of these Liebert condensers, so I've already laid out the hoses to clean those. So I'll take the covers off those and do that. But right now I don't see any real issues with the server room. I'm just going to check all the set points, and well, the discharge air temps are obviously looking good. They'll probably improve further